Hello, my beautiful Libras. My name is Honest Am. I am the creator of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennial people who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for your first ever empowerment tarot reading, where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives. If you're tired of creating vision boards that never come true, then this channel is for you, my dear. If you a little bit about me, I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne to God, it damn sure will not stop me. So guys, this reading is going to be a little different from my typical or your typical monthly readings. This is going to be a year ahead glance where we just reach out to God and see like what's coming for us in 2021, what blocks, what coming for us in 2021, if any potential blocks may be in the way, how we can overcome those, and then end it with a cute little fortune or something to look forward to. All right, let's get it. Yeah, what messages do you have for my beautiful Libra collective to become the alchemists of their lives, to bring heaven on earth, or just to create change in their life? God, what messages do you deem worthy for them to hear at this time regarding their 2021? What messages do you have for them to hear about that they can prepare here in December for their 2021 so that they can start on firm footing? Or what just messages do you deem for them to what messages do you deem for them to hear at this time? God, if any of their guardian angels, ancestors, or beings of light would like to come in, know that they are more than welcome. Beings of light only. Sorry, y'all. Maybe that's why I'm like a little off. I'm like such a sense person. Like I gotta have something going. This is like a frankincense one. Even though it's like, it's weird because it's like, I really don't like the smell that much, but it's like, I know that it'll help me. Angel number 207. All right, God, what do you need to hear? I am a clear and open vessel, beings of light only. Make sure you check out the description box below. There's always additional guidance. I try to give you like a kind of a meditation or word to think about, as well as if you want to do bookings or learn more about honestlysis.com. Ooh. Oh my God. I fucking love this, y'all. I love this for you guys. So your 2021, and these are two of the same cards. So I feel like this is going to be a year of self-mastery, but I'm going to get into that. Don't take my word for it. But that's just what I'm getting right off the way. This is going to be all about a year of self-mastery and trusting your instinct. I feel like what this is saying, this year 2021 is going to be about releasing the worry, releasing the past, allowing those old things to kind of rest and to just fall away. Dying to your old self and to just really move into self-mastery and trusting yourself and trusting your instincts. Let me get some more information about this. I can't believe you guys got two of the same cards. Yep, they are the same. What I say. So let's start with instinct. Embrace the spirit of universal consciousness. The seventh chakra, the crown chakra, we reach the place of universal consciousness, which is outside our body. You may notice that these cards represent some aspect of our collective being. The idea here is that we all vibrate through our seventh chakra, and in a powerful way, it keeps us connected to our humanity. The cards of the seventh chakra are neutral in color because spirit in essence is neutral. Here we receive messages from spirit that are detached from human worry. These cards indicate that the high-minded thinking that happens when we align with spirit. The power of each card, the power of holding space can also be seen in the still energy of each card. Here, you will see how conscious choice can bring your spiritual magnetism. These are cards of mastery. Angel number 417. So, instinct is all about the woof of white light. To step into the light, we let go. Ooh, this is powerful. Ooh. Angel number 430. To step into the light, we let go of all our senses. To step into the light, we let go of all sense other than our pure instincts. To step into the light, we let go of all other instincts other than our pure instincts. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know which role you are in. When we get to release, release is all about the shadowy gray storm. See all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits you as you meet your shadow self. Profound inner wisdom is coming to you. Stand steady. You are more than you know. Woo! 520. So let's just get a little bit more information about instinct. There is a guide inside of us. Your instinct is finally in tune, so why doubt it? Your journey is being guided. Woo! Y'all, I love that. Oh, I gotta read release. See, look, I done totally forgot. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. I'm so stuck on how good that is. All right. God, clarify this message of release and instinct. How can we release past worry? How can we release self-doubt? How can we release the fear of stepping into the spotlight and to just trust our instinct? How can we trust our instinct more instead of leaning into doubt? What blocks are in our way from really, truly, fully aligning with our instincts? What blocks are in our way from becoming the master of our lives? Make it as plain as possible, God. Y'all, y'all reading is like, I'm like, it's good. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Are these cards upside down? Yeah, they were. It makes sense. It makes so much fucking sense. Okay, let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. I'm about to get so hype about this. Why am I so hype about y'all reading? Like, I swear I already did a reading. This energy did not come out. All right, let's get into this. Underlining this energy for your instinct is the King of Pentacles. What did I tell you? What do you get right away? I just see wealth. I just see wealth in abundance. And you know, that's what God is trying to get you to understand. Angel number 717. That the reason why you want to do these certain things, the reason why you have this calling on your life, the reason why it seemed like things are just starting to fall into place. Like, you've been seeing these manifestations, like you've seen manifestations come about. Like, it's been small stuff. You'll call stuff in, you know, you'll randomly, you know, a friend will randomly call, or maybe you'll randomly get gifted something that you've been thinking about, but you really haven't truly honed in on just how powerful you are. This year, God is asking you in this month of December to just think about all the things, all the victories you've had. Think about all these random coincidences that have happened in your life. Think about how you have got to the point that you are at. Why are you doubting going to the next step? Why are you doubting going on this path to realize your dream? The reason why you're doubting it is because of the heartbreak. It's because of the issues that have happened in your past. It's because you've never seen yourself. Life has not been good for you up till now. Things have been hard. It's been gray. It's been rocky. Who are you now to step into the spotlight? Who are you now to realize your dreams? I say, who are you not? It's just that quote that is coming to my mind is, it is not that our fear is not that we are what is it, like, our fear is not that we are incompetent. Our fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to, you know, be a little bit nervous to walk into the spotlight. It's okay to be nervous. But it's not okay to ignore your instincts and to ignore where God is trying to take you because of the things that has happened in your past. That is not okay. It is not okay for you to not move in the direction of your dreams because you're worried about what other people think. It's not okay for you to not go after your dreams because it didn't work out before in the past. You're not who you were in the past. Those things had to happen in order for you to become the king, the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. May as well be the King of Wealth. Think about Hove. Think about his journey. Why do we love him so much? We love him so much because he came from nothing and now he's a billionaire. But in 444 and low key in every single CD leading up to that, we know that he had trials and tribulations and heartbreaks and people that he lost Dane. He lost his nephew. And there's probably a ton of people that we don't even know that he lost as well. He had his own uncle tell him that he'll never sell 1 million records. And he sold 1 million records like 1 million times. Okay? Angel number 1034. So it's like what God is saying is that the time has passed. That cycle has been done. Because that's at the center of this reading. That time has passed. You are not in that cycle no more. You have paid all that karma. You've paid all your dues. And God is asking you to come out of this and to just release it. Release it. Release the doubt. Release the second guessing. Release looking around and worrying if everybody understands, if people are going to get it. Just go for it. Angel number 1111. This is for you. Nobody can get you here but you. And I feel like the message that I'm hearing so strongly is that if you don't ever get to this place of the Knight of Pentacles, if you refuse to go through this cycle change, you're not going to get the healing that you ultimately need. You're going to stay stuck here because you refuse to release this heartbreak. Yes, people did you wrong. Yes, people talked about you. Yes, people picked on you, but god damn, how long you going to hold on to it? I literally just wrote an article from Honestly Sis, and I think it's called The Thing About Life, where I was realizing that I had to come to that conclusion, angel number 12, because though I was making these changes and I was, doing self-development and all that stuff, I was scared. I was scared to come on YouTube because I didn't want people to talk about me. I didn't want people to say, oh, I'm fat, or oh, I'm this. But it really was because I was holding on to all this shit that happened in my childhood. Because I was teased a lot as a kid. I was an outsider as a kid. I was bum me as a kid. But I was like 30 years old, still holding on to all of that shit. I was still waiting for people to not get me. I was still waiting for people to not understand me. But the thing is, if we stay focused on who don't get us and who don't understand us, we can never get to the healing and to the people who are for us. We'll never be able to see just how accomplished we are. We'll never see the perfection and the vision of our life because we're just so stuck on what the fuck happened back in the 10th grade. We're focused on our dad never loving us. 1330. I love you. I hear you. I know the pain. I know my dad my whole life, but he may as well be a fucking stranger because I know nothing about him. So I say this with love, but get over it. Just because you have daddy issues, that do not mean that you have to continue to keep hoeing your body out. Keep taking any type of form of love that people chooses to give to you. How can you really get to the things that are for you? Get to the place, the vision that you have for your life, if you're stuck on the shit that happened in the past? It's done. It's over. There's no way that you can go back and do it all over again. It had to happen to get you to this place, to move on and to be in full healing. So you can step into the spotlight. God needed you to go through that heartbreak so that you can understand what the cycles of life are about, so that when you do step into the spotlight, you can help other people. See, that's the problem with us. We take life so personal. We think that when things happen to us, it's a personal attack on us. It's that God don't fuck with us. God don't love me. God don't hear me. When actually you're just going through a fucking cycle. It ain't got nothing to do about God loving you and God not trusting you. You're just staying so focused on the heartbreak that you refuse to go through the cycles of life to get to the other side of healing. God doesn't, these are mastery cards. What did they say? 7th chakra, mastery cards. You got to stop thinking. If you really truly want to be this King of Pentacles, you really want to be Jay-Z? You really want to sit with Jay-Z? You really want to be a billionaire? You really want to realize these dreams? You really want to be about that You really want to do this? You got to release that shit in the past. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. And you got to look at your life like beyond that. And I had to do that. I'm telling you as somebody who's been through that. I told you about my dad because I get that. I get that pain of feeling like, oh, I realize, this is why I accepted this type of stuff in relationship. And this is why I acted a certain way, because I was just accepting what my dad has always done for me. But now I know, okay, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to feel this way no more. I don't want to keep holding on to that no more. I want to go through this cycle. I want healing. I want to be on the other side. You got to look at your life from a higher perspective. You got to look at your life how God is looking at your life. God looks at your life as it's just like a movie, babe. The best movies, the best TV shows. Why do you love them? Why do you love them so much? You love them because of this. You love them because of the ebbs and the flows, the heartbreaks and the sorrows. You love them because the cycles that they go through. But when it comes to your life, you stay stuck here. When it comes to what happens to you, you ignore your instincts and you stay stuck here. You can't release it. You refuse to release it. God is saying no more. No more. At this point, it's on you. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It ain't got nothing to do about all the people who let you down. It's on you, babe. Are you going to stay here or are you going to allow yourself to move forward? It's here. The energy is here. You have all the tools to do it. Only you can actually move forward to let that happen. I feel that so strongly. I'm like, trying to calm down because I'm just like, I feel emotional about it because I get it. I understand how it could feel like, things have never been good, like you don't understand why, you don't understand why life has to be so hard. I get that. But you also have to understand that too much is given, much is tested. It's just like that famous quote. It's just, I don't know, I keep coming to Jay-Z's story. I keep coming to the fact that, he shot his brother. He saw his dad get shot. He, went to jail. All this adversity he had to go through. And he could have did the typical street nigga thing. He could have just, rolled that out. He could have just been a street nigga for the rest of his life, but he didn't do that. He trusted his instincts. He trusted the voice on the inside that told him there's a better way. There's another way to go about this. And because he just went through those cycles of life and released that heartbreak and he transmuted his pain, literally transmuted his pain and put it into his music, healing came out. He got everything he ever wanted. Angel number 1818. Same thing can happen to you. God is not some evil person. He put these visions and these clues on your mind because he wants you to try to do it. He wants you to try to put the effort about. You're attracted to certain people because he's trying to get that out of you. He's trying to allow you to release the heartbreak. All right. I can no longer keep your secrets. Nikia cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow of Grey Storms appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things as she said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others. This is about personal responsibility and release of blame. Y'all. And release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. This can indicate healing family origins issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? I don't know how clear that can be. Let's get some guidance on how we can move forward. How can we release this baggage from our pain? This is old baggage. This is not some boyfriend. This is some childhood deep set trauma. How can we move past this, God? How can we move past this pain? How can we trust our instincts? How can we release self-doubt? How can we know that this is for us? The visions that you placed on our heart is for us. How can we release the pain from our heart? Release the worry. Release the need. The need for people to understand us. The need to know. How can we trust our instincts and get the healing that we ultimately deserve? Make it as clear as possible, God. My heart is heavy for you. I get it. But you gotta let it go, babe. You gotta release it. It's hard. But holding on to it is only blocking you. It's so I was about to, I mean, it reminds me, it's just like slavery. It's like we got this shit from slavery. Angel number 2021. These family issues, it all was inherited from slavery. You got to think about it. We were literally treated as fucking cattle. Our moms, our great grandparents, they were having babies without even knowing if they will ever be able to hold the babies. They was having babies and being pregnated with just for breeding purposes, just to get them out. There was no attachment to the kid. And the attachment that they did have, the fear that they had for their child overwhelmed their need to show their child affection. And so that got baked into all of our DNA. I mean, if you've been blessed to have a great relationship with your mom, bless you, go ahead. Maybe this is not the reading for you, but a lot of us have not been blessed with that. A lot of us have not been blessed to get to be nurtured by our parents. And it hurts. It fucks up your foundation. It fucks up your idea of even what your self-worth is. But God is saying he needs you to come through this cycle. We all need it. The world needs us to come through this cycle so that we can move forward as a culture, so we can stop this cycle of deadbeat dads, or this cycle of not really truly loving our kids and, making them become the best that they could be. This is some shit from slavery, y'all. And you can be like, you getting too deep for no reason, but this is not a channel. This is a serious channel. Like I'm really about that motherfucking life. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to change my life. I'm really trying to be the alchemist of my life. Everything that I'm saying on here, I'm saying it because I'm about to walk it as I talk it. I'm doing it because I want to go back and look over this and be like, see, I told you. On some Kanye shit, being completely honest. And so I'm serious about when I ask God, how can we become the alchemist of life? How can I use this stuff for advice? Like I was doing this offline. So I'm telling you this, you have to release this pain because it's stopping you from going forward. And I'm telling you all that stuff about slavery to let you know it's not just your mama. It's just been baked into our DNA, unfortunately. Watch Watchmen. That's your homework. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Life is always working out for me. I like understanding that things are always evolving. And while there are many things that could be better where I am, it is not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best things around me where I am, those things may become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me as I watch for the evidence of that. I see that every day. What is this? This is all about God wanting you to understand that pain, sorrow, loss, like it's just a cycle of life. So I also feel like what I'm hearing is just as bad as your life could have been in the past, think about how great your life can be if you choose to come over this, if you choose to just overcome this barrier. Greatness, happiness, healing is on the other side. That's what God's trying to tell you. It's just the cycle of life. Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. When you feel gratitude, often you are looking at a difficulty that you have overcome, but there is still some struggle vibration present. The state of appreciation is seeing whatever you are looking at through the eyes of source. You could walk down a crowded street and with all kinds of things that a lot of other people would find reasons to criticize or worry about, you would not have access to them because your vibration of appreciation is picking out for you things of a different vibrational nature. What that card is saying is that God is saying, as I was saying before, this is nothing personal. The issues, the trials, the tribulation, everything that you're going through is nothing personal. It's just that it's been put on, I feel like it's been put on our generation to really truly move us Black people, angel number 2520. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm FUBU-ing this motherfucker. For us, by us. I want others to come along, but this information is really truly geared towards us. I'm sorry. But anyways, so God wants us, he's trying to say that, you know, the pain that you are experiencing with your mom and your dad and your family, you know, like, or maybe you don't even know your mom and your dad, it's not personal. But he's putting it on you and he wants you to face it so that you can like clear the cycle and clear the karma for everybody. So that all of us can get the healing. Because that's what happens. When you heal yourself, you heal everything. Time is just an illusion. And energy is recycled. So the moment that you do that healing, the moment that you choose to release the heartbreak, you change the entire trajectory of your family life. In your generation, your bloodline, because you chose to step up and release the pain and release the heartache and to know that life is always working out for you. Think about that. Because Jay decided to not stay, he says that like it's funny how he was running away from religion because his granddad was a pastor, but what it really did was made him run into all these different other organizations and other religion organizations, and I truly feel like that's what got him to this place of becoming the Knight of Pentacles and making him realize like, oh, I can really do this, stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist. So I feel like what he was saying, I feel like what is happening is that because Jay-Z decided to not just like stay into that heartbreak, and though his heartbreak is what led him to go on this journey of self-renewal and self-pain, now his family is forever changed. It's just like B said, my last name gonna be here forever. Because he decided to do that. And I feel like what is on the table for all of us, this new generation, this new decade, this new Aquarian age, is our time to reap the benefits. It's our time to reap the blessings of what our ancestors had for us. It's our time to truly change the cycles and really truly change this world, and really to create heaven on earth. Like, it's on us. It's on you. And that may seem heavy and that may seem like a lot, but it's just what it is. That's what's on the table. All right. Woo! Y'all. The fuck is going on, Libra? All right, God. What happens for my Libra collective if they release the heartbreak? What happens if they take the attitude that life is always working out for them? What happens if they rise above the pain and the issues of the past and they begin to have appreciation for it? What if they trust their instincts? What is this healing that is going to be on the other side for them, God? What is this healing that's coming for them? Make it as plain as possible. Ooh, this is woo! Angel number 2845. It's a powerful ass message, man. Powerful message. And see, like shit like that, like I'm saying this, but it's like when I first put this out, it's gonna be what I got 28 subscribers, be 28 people that look at this, and that's such a powerful message. But to me, I'm thinking about, years from now, and like when my book come out, and then everybody's trying to find me, and then they Google it and they stumble upon this message is going to save somebody. I really truly feel that. Manifestations. God says if you allow yourself to release the past, like that's honestly what's blocking you. You're trying to figure out like, oh, I've been working hard. I'm trying to bring about change. I do this, but it's like you're still holding on to heartbreak. So God is saying, once you release your heartbreak, once you allow yourself to just feel your feelings, go through this cycle, release them, healing come out on the other side, and a bountiful time of manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. And then also God is saying long distance travel, long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experiences for singles and career advancement. So I really feel like what could be happening is for a lot of you guys that may have just been feeling stuck and you're feeling like, maybe you have been trying to make change. Like I'm not saying that you haven't been doing the work. So maybe you have been trying to make change and things have not been working out in your favor. What God is saying, what's blocking you is that there's just some heartbreak, some things from the past, just some resentment that you're still holding on to. But once you release that resentment, once you truly know that life is always working out for you, once you really lean into your instincts and have appreciation for your past, new career opportunities are going to await you, and your dreams are literally going to manifest right before your eyes. So, oh my God, Libra, I am so excited for you this year. Please take this time in December to just sit down and to think about the things that are on your heart or that just hurt you. And just face it, really face it so that you can move forward and move into this wonderful, beautiful of blessings and abundance that is coming your way. All right, Libras, that is all the messages I have for you. I truly hope that it is beneficial for you. If it is, give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this, go ahead and put your key takeaway down below. Until we meet again, never let the internet rush you. Dream those dreams, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Namaste. See you next month.